Labour's chancellor has been alerted to a £50 billion gap in the government's finances, with inflation expected to lead to higher prices for consumers this winter. Rachel Reeves has asked the public to be patient with Labour regarding economic changes, emphasizing that the reforms they voted for last summer wouldn't be implemented immediately. The chancellor expressed her eagerness to make progress, noting that while initial steps have been taken, much work remains, blaming the previous Conservative government for the financial challenges facing the nation. Her remarks follow a warning from the Bank of England about upcoming price increases, particularly in food costs. The bank indicated that the rise in national insurance contributions and the minimum wage are contributing to higher grocery prices. It also reduced interest rates to 4% to help stimulate the struggling UK economy. Reeves has been cautioned about the £50 billion financial gap, which economists suggest may necessitate tax increases, spending cuts, or adjustments to her fiscal rules to address. These forecasts add to the pressure on the chancellor, coming just after Sir Keir Starmer promised that the upcoming autumn budget will improve people's financial situations. However, Reeves stated that achieving this would require time. She described her mission as one to end economic decline, address inequality, and improve the lives of working individuals. Nonetheless, she acknowledged her impatience for the changes that voters desire, while recognizing they wouldn't happen immediately. Criticizing the previous Conservative government, which Labour claims left a £22 billion gap, Reeves stated that she inherited these issues upon taking office last year. She emphasized Labour's commitment to supporting working people who have faced unfulfilled promises from politicians, accusing the Tories of a decade of chaos. She highlighted progress, including trade agreements with the US, India, and the EU. Earlier this week, the Bank of England predicted that inflation would rise to 4% by September, with food inflation potentially reaching 5.5% before Christmas, straining household budgets. Meanwhile, Starmer hinted at the possibility of tax increases this autumn, without outright rejecting the idea of breaking Labour's pledge not to raise VAT, income tax, or corporation tax. The National Institute of Economic and Social Research, NIESR, suggested that the chancellor might consider spending cuts in the autumn budget to address a £41.2 billion shortfall in her borrowing targets. To restore the nearly £10 billion buffer maintained since last year's budget, she would need to raise a total of £51.1 billion, they warned.